forecast, here's KATC Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, feeling much better across the area into this evening. Lower dew points, lower humidity, and temperatures dropping nicely as well. In fact, as we look at our dew point-o-meter, we started out in the mid to upper 70s over the last couple of days. That's the usual oppressive summer dew points that we have. And a dew point is the measure of atmospheric moisture in the air, but it's also relative to temperature as well. And that gives us the relative humidity. So this is where we were this morning. This is where we headed to today. In fact, we got down into the mid 50s this afternoon, and we'll be in the lower 60s over the next several nights. And during the days, it actually gets lower as you get sunshine. That heats the air and makes it drier. So some pleasant weather on the way given the time of the year. Not quite invigorating, but that would be nice as well. Here's the big picture. High pressure ridge coming in, and that's going to be the dominant feature in our forecast. Surface ridge just to the north of us. There you see the showers and storms that blew through this morning, produced anywhere between a half and an inch and a half of rain across portions of Acadiana. And it was even worse as you got over to NOLA because they had several rounds of storms, upwards of 3 to 5 inches of rain falling on probably just a couple of hours, and that caused some localized runoff problems and street flooding. Just another normal day in New Orleans, though. For us, though, as we look at the big picture going into tomorrow, high pressure, the dominant feature, that's going to keep our winds out of the north and keep feeding those lower dew points and keep us from getting too uncomfortable humidity-wise. Much the same goes for Friday. We'll see temperatures beginning to modify, though, as we head into the weekend. This is the European model, and these are the European model numbers here, which I do temper a little bit and evaluate with other models such as the GFS, the RPM, the 3-kilometer NEM model. That's how we come up with our forecast. And that high pressure ridge staying and hanging tough, so still a northeasterly wind, so our humidity still not too bad going into the weekend with daytime highs this weekend closer to 90. And then going into next week as high pressure slips a little bit farther to the south, we'll have light and variable winds, and the model wants to go for mid-90s as we get into Monday, Tuesday of next week, and even Wednesday of next week. And what you may also notice, no green in the area, so no significant rain chances through the middle part of next week, maybe 10% through Wednesday. As that high pressure ridge moves off farther to the east, we'll start to see a return flow. Still very hot and getting more humid, and we'll also see maybe a slight chance of a daytime shower or storm at about 10 to 20% toward the latter part of next week. But plenty of 90s ahead, so enjoy the cooler air tonight. Lower 60s northern portions of Acadiana, 60 to 63 between, we'll say Alexandria down through Opelousas, including Bunkie as well. Mid-60s I-10 corridor over towards Cecilia as well. And then along the coast, mostly 60s. Cameron a little bit warmer at the marsh and by the water, and mid-60s all the way down to Morgan City. We'll check in with 67 for a low tomorrow morning. After that cool start, a nice warm-up mid-80s, but comfortable humidity tomorrow. Tomorrow night, back down into the mid-60s. And as we head into Friday, a little bit warmer, but not much of a heat index to talk about over the next couple of days. 65 the low tonight, so feeling good out there. Then for tomorrow, we'll get it up to about 86 for a high, comfortable humidity, and a nice north afternoon breeze. And as we move ahead, beautiful weather into the weekend. Going into next week, though, feeling a lot more like summer and the latter part of June. That's it for weather for now. We'll be right back right after this.